Hey, what's up everybody? It's John King with Berkshire Hathaway RW Town Realty, back for another property tour video. And today I've got a great one for you in the Chic Beach area of Virginia Beach. So let's go ahead and get started. We're right here in the very back of Brigadoon Drive in Chic Beach. This property sits on the smaller lake, Lake Bradford. We'll get to that in a second. Dead ends on this cul-de-sac rather. Neighbors' properties are nice. This property is listed by Greg Monty with Cova Home Realty. Thank you, Greg, for letting us tour this property today. Here's the front of the property. A little strange here with the pool out front, but it's very nice. Can't wait to show it to you. They've really done a nice job with it. This house is kind of a modified ranch with a 2-bedroom bath, Cape Cod style upstairs. So brick front, garage, good driveway space here. Has a huge, gigantic way for you to store a big RV. You'll see it right over here. So that is nice to keep that if you're into family vacations and stuff. Shot of the outside looks pretty good, all brick. This home is 5-bedroom, 3 full baths on an 1.5 acres on Lake Bradford, built in 1963, 3,200 square feet at the end of Brigadoon Drive here in Chic Beach. Roof looks pretty good, not brand new, probably towards the end of the middle third, last third of its life. Should still have plenty of good life left. Let's go ahead and have a peek inside. Coming inside, we have some oak flooring. It's been stained a darker color, but it's really in good shape. I love these wood floors. In here looks great. Big picture windows, a lot of recessed lighting, open concept kitchen. It's been redone pretty recently. Shot back out the front door, picture window looking out towards the driveway and the end of the cul-de-sac. Plenty of driveway space. You have no problem parking several cars, plus you have the RV space. Living room shot here. Stack stone gas fireplace, it looks like. Propane built in. It's around, so that looks great. The way they have their TV situation situated is it's right back here, kind of catty corner of the picture window, facing that way. You could do it other ways if you wanted to. I kind of like how they have it set up. You got a little game room over here and just kind of a way to peek out and look out front. We'll get down here in a second, but I really like all the natural light that comes in here. Picture window, another slider, another big picture window. This kitchen is phenomenal. Big, huge island. This is, again, another Cambria quartz. Last time we were doing a video, we were looking at Cambria quartz. This is almost, identical to it in color scheme. It has some greens and swirls. It's really pretty. Goes great with these very high quality white cabinets they've put in here. Very nice kitchen. It's electric cooktop. Stainless steel GE package for the kitchen. It's a nice looking kitchen. You guys like white kitchens or brown kitchens? Give me a comment on what kind of kitchens, color schemes you like. I kind of like the white myself. And a shot back towards the living room from this new kitchen. Wood floors are in fantastic shape. You have some secondary heating here on the walls for electric baseboard. It does have a regular central heat and air in this property as well. Big patio going outside. Can't wait to show you outside. Lots to go and see here on this 1.5 acre property here in Chic Beach on Bradford Lake. All block paved driveway, or patio rather. All right, let's go have a look at some of the downstairs bedrooms here. Original hardwoods, so a little different from the living room kitchen scheme, but these are the original hardwoods in here. They look great. They're in good shape. Here we have bathroom number 1. Looks like it's been done recently. Looks good. Tile all the way from the floor to ceiling. The tile's really pretty too. Has kind of a beach area, beachy kind of look to it. Gray, looks great. They've done a smaller kind of kids vanity here, so it's down a little bit lower. And then this one over here is normal height. So I kind of like that. Easy to get in here and pull up if you have mobility issues or just have children that, you don't want to put a stair or whatever right here. So that's cool. Bathroom number 1, to the left of bathroom number 1, we have bedroom number 1. Small bedroom, but it's sufficient for a kid. Yellow kind of walls in here with a bunk bed and a desk underneath. Coming back out, we've got bedroom number 2. Again, this house was built in 1963, so the rooms are not going to be gigantic in here, but you can see this makes for a great kid's bedroom. Shot back out front of the house where the pool is. That's a little different, not necessarily crazy about that, but it is really nice, and you're back here at the end of a cul-de-sac, and Chick's Beach is all about community neighbors. It's a neighborhood that is quite eclectic, ranging from condos to rentals to duplexes and even high-end properties as well on the bay. This is the original primary suite in here, it looks like. The walls in here are kind of a darker green in here. You could probably lighten this up and match that white kitchen and look pretty good, but hey, paint's easy to change. Windows in this house are replacement windows. They're the nice windows, really nice looking windows. They didn't cheap out on these windows. They're all in great shape. The ensuite for the original primary has a jetted tub in here, just an insert with a jetted tub, looks pretty deep. Tile flooring here, great shape. And then you have the mirror and just a single vanity in here. So this has been updated, looks pretty good. Chick's Beach is also known as Chesapeake Beach. It got its name Chick's Beach in 1948 from Luther Leddington and his wife, Audrey. I think her nickname was Sadie. They owned a parcel at the end of Fentress Avenue along Chesapeake Bay and opened a hot dog stand they called Chick's Hot Dog Stand. It was named after Luther himself because his nickname was Chic, C-H-I-C. He was known for his hot dog stand and his flavored sauces at the time. And present day Bowie 44 now occupies that site, which is pretty cool that the name Chick's Beach stuck with all the folks coming down in the summer that actually outlasted Mr. Luther himself. They sold the property to the Boehner family in 1967. So a little bit of history for you about Chick's Beach, spelled C-H-I-C-S, Beach, named after a hot dog stand from Mr. and Mrs. Leddington. Little local history about Chick's Beach. Let's head upstairs. Kind of cool what they did up here. Stairs are a little steep, but that's pretty normal. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13 steps to get up. Carpet up here. So this is the Cape Cod part of the house. They're using this as their primary. They actually moved the laundry into the closet area up here. So they did some modifications. That's kind of neat. They did it right too. That way they can suck out any steam and all that. I like it. And then this is where they've made their primary ensuite. TV in the corner, carpet wall, carpet flooring rather. Windows look like they've been updated pretty recently. All through the house, they're looking good. They're really thick kind of windows with the grids in them. They look great. Carpet's in great shape, house is in great shape. We're at the end of Brigadoon Drive here in Chick's Beach. Commonwealth Brewery is not too far away. If you haven't been there, I'd check it out. Cape Cods always usually have a bathroom in the center, so this is sort of a Cape Cod ranch, if you will. The ensuite is a good tile. They've updated this. That vanity is really cool. I like that. Mirrors, beadboard around, and a walk-in shower. It looks pretty good. Tile has a little shiny sheen to it, but it's in good shape. And then back to the back, you have an additional bedroom here to finish this upstairs Cape Cod style house out. It's a small bedroom, carpet, could be used as a guest bedroom, an upstairs office, even a closet if the other closet wasn't sufficient enough for you. Let's head back downstairs and take a look at another part of the house. Sub-neighborhoods of Chick's Beach include Ocean Park, Bay Lake Pines, Bay Lake Beach, areas on the bay, Marina Shores, and Cape Story by the Sea, each having their own personality as well. So this is a cool area. Shot back towards the living, dining, and kitchen. We just were upstairs. To the back was the bedrooms as well. Front of the house. And let's go have a peek down here. Little bit of a drop off here, about 3 steps. Tile flooring down here, which gets you out to a hot tub. They did a really nice job with this. It looks really good and nice. It's just a little room here, 3 stairs down to a sunken area, which transitions into this addition that was put on a slab. Big room here, big party room. They've got it as a, a place to really watch some sports or what have you. A little like working tile back in here. Looks like it's cooled by window units in here. Big TV, 2 sliders going out to the patio. It's going back into the kitchen area, living area. So this is a large room. It is connected to the garage, so kind of an extension of the garage, but made into a living area. Here's the garage, 2-car garage. They do have lifts, older doors, but they work and are in good shape, so it's all right. They're wood doors. Kitchen electric panel looks in really good shape. 200 amp service. It's been upgraded at some point. Looks like a square D panel. So those are top of the line. A little bit of area here for like a little workshop kind of thing. So just a 2-car garage. Going back inside to this den area, living area. Or you have ways to get out this way. This is where the RV parking is. I'll show you that. You can get out this way. You can get out this way. You can get out that way. So plenty of ways to get in and out of this house. Let's go out here. This is towards the front of the house, the driveway area. And they have a big cement driveway all the way back here to park a really large RV. I'm not sure the size of this RV, but I'll let you guys determine that. It's a big one. So I think that's pretty cool. Lots of storage places too. Nice shed. It's in good shape. Another shed here. So extra storage place for things. And then there's shed number 3, about the same size as the first one. And they're all in pretty decent shape. They seem, there's some minor repairs on some of them that could be had. Shot towards the back of the house. Again, I showed you this being the addition for the big room I just showed you. You have a walkway, paver walkway throughout the whole property. And back into a shot, back into the dining and kitchen area upstairs. That was the prime area they're using upstairs. Hot tub, going back into the party room, going back into the sunken area. I like what they did with the hot tub. It sits off of the paver, so there's a little step here. So, nice way to get into the hot tub and relax. I love hot tubs. I think that's a big benefit. That is a nice big hot tub. Fit 5, 6, 7 people in there and have a good time relaxing. All right, everything I'm seeing is in really good shape. This backside's all wrapped with metal, no exposed wood. Really been taken care of. Again, this property is in Chick's Beach on Lake Bradford at the end of Brigadoon Drive. It's listed for $1.149 million, and based on what we're seeing so far, seems like it's pretty suited. Got a nice walkway going to the pool area. We got 3 propane tanks here because there isn't gas on this side of Chick's Beach, or at least not available. So they went with propane to be used for heating the pool, which is pretty cool. Air conditioning and heating system here is a Bryant. It looks in pretty good shape. It's not brand new, but it looks like it's only a handful of years old or so. Pool equipment's all Jandy. Looks really good, like it's been put in not that long ago. This whole pool looks like it hasn't been put in that long ago. Everything looks new as far as all the concrete and stuff. Jandy equipment looks new. It's an Aqualink salt cell right here, so it is a saltwater pool. And they've got a little area here that looks like they were gonna make it into an outdoor shower or something, but didn't get didn't get it finished, it doesn't look like. So something you could do. They've got the pool out front of the house. It's in good shape. This looks like a soft liner that's probably retractable, so the pool's not open now, but it's a good sized pool. Everything's in good shape. It looks like it's been done, you know, put in or redone not long ago. Retractable pool liner is what it looks like to me. Shot back towards the front of the house, driveway coming in, so this pool does sit on the roadside here on Brigadoon Drive. Let's go have a look at Lake Bradford and the rest of the property as we finish up this tour of this Chick's Beach home. Again, this property is priced at $1.149 million. 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2 en-suites, 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs. I showed you that. It's on 1.5 acres, built in 1963. And it's about 3,200 square feet, mostly brick. Appears like it might even be encapsulated, which is always important for big ranches like this. I see them blocked off, so we'd have to verify, but I assume from all of the things I've seen and know that it is encapsulated, which is a really good benefit to condition your crawl space. All right, going back into the patio. Shot back towards the hot tub, that area. Let's go have a peek at the backyard here. Really nice. A lot of wildlife in here. It's like a park. You can probably hear the birds. Not any real excessive trees affecting the lot or the house. Looks like it's been cleared and done nicely. It's a wildlife refuge here on Lake Bradford here in Chick's Beach. The pavers continue, so you don't got to worry about getting your feet muddy or whatnot coming out to this gazebo. Maybe a little board here could use some replacing and some fixing. But overall, this house is in good shape. I'm kind of just nitpicking at this point. Not seeing anything that's crazy. The covered gazebo is nice. Has power out here for a fan and lights. Shot back towards the back of the house. RV parking and 3 sheds. And they even got a couple canoes as well. This is a big property on 1.5 acres. It looks like it's very natural and easy to maintain. Not a lot of grass or to mow back in here, so a good part of the property is pretty easy and natural, which is very like Chick's Beach. Speaking of beach, looks like at some point somebody put one in here, so you could kind of fix that up a little more if you wanted to. Willow tree looks nice and relaxing. Maybe put a hammock or something like that out here. And then another gazebo back here that somebody has put on and screened too. This one's screened, so you can take a look at Lake Bradford here in Chick's Beach. In the last 12 months here in Chick's Beach, there have been 58 homes sold. Average price is $573,000, ranging from $267,000 all the way up to $1.150 million. Average square footage here in Chick's Beach is $1,750. That figures down to a $321 a square foot for that. The average market time is 34 days here in Chick's Beach. So what do you guys think of this Chick's Beach property? My name's John King with Berkshire Hathaway RW Town Realty. I'll see you guys on the next property tour video. Thanks for watching.